course, this women's Division 2, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. And then the next game's going to be the...
Maybe on the...
the 19th.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to this Sportscast. Once again, they're a fantastic sportscaster, the supporters of the Hills Football. We thank you again, them, for their production here today. But welcome to this fixture here at Valentine Sports Park, and this is the Women's Division 2 competition. We have the Kellyville Kolts Soccer Club facing off against the Winston Hills Bears, the Blue Bears, and it should be a pretty interesting affair. We know the Colts are a superb footballing outfit. Given the football that's been on our screens of late, what better way to spend your Sunday afternoon than watching a little bit more here on NPL.tv. So 90 minutes of football is coming your way. Let's see whether the rub of the green goes the way of the Bears or the Colts. You see the Bears donning the orange jersey. The Blue Bears, there is a red bear side as well. It's the Blue Bears who are on the field today, as well as the black and the red vertical stripes like the Kellyville Kolts. And they do not need any introduction. Let us certainly suggest how much quality they possess.
Andrew?
You see.
Yeah, I just had to restart my phone because my internet's like not reaching well. Yeah, it's just on 3G at the moment.
Way wide the Colts in the shape of Seskin. From the Seskin, playing the fullback role. Moves the ball nicely. The Bears missing the ball on this one. And Seskin meets the ball well. Maybe put the arm, but the referee disagrees. To and throwing at the moment, both sides just trying to get the feel for the game. So collects the head of Seskin again. She's been busy in the last few moments. The Bear, boot to ball, a bit of a strike. As casual as you like. The goalkeeper for the Kellyville Kolts takes the ball cleanly. Opportunity now for the Bears. Sacco the ball in. Gets his flag vertically. So the ball did go out, so he'll come back for a throw in. Jersey number 22. It's frustrating when you get teamless and jersey numbers don't seem to match the names on the sheet. So we'll see if we can get the number for Miss jersey number 22, but for now she isn't on the team sheet, but this lady is in Calabisi. Take it on the head. 2v3. Kick over the top. And Van Vlay, Jasmine Van Vlay, we've called her name a few times this season. The long sleeve parrot underneath her jersey. Mercury sitting at a quite comfortable 17 degrees. The sun is out and shining. There are a few ominous dark clouds lingering around, but for now it is as dry as you like. Valentine Sports Park this afternoon. Let's see who can get the first goal of the afternoon. Bears, their first real opportunity. How will this corner play out? Looping kick. It's a nice one. Van Vlee's there. So is the big clearing kick. Chance, a shot. It's off target. Missed the keeper. It's Emily Southwell. He's the goalkeeper for Kellyville Kolts. Jersey number 1. Opportunity for the Bears, and of the game, it was a miss. 2 shots for the Bears, both of which were not on goal. But nonetheless, the opportunities are coming in. Van Vlee, she knows how to find the back of the net. Again, Calabrese is there. Put the ball in though. Quick throwing by Jabeur. Madison. Jabeur. Kramalik. Sarich back to Kramalik now. Has a shot off the right. A nice crossing kick. Chance for the Bears. Misses the side of the goal post. Again, Winston Hills. Bears at the moment dominant, possessing all the ball. 3 opportunities. The score remains 0-0. Keeping an eye out for number 5 and Sylvia Kramalik. Heard her in the last few weeks, and she is some talent. Plenty of speed, plenty of skill. Certainly all the way around Valentine's Fourth Park. Kolts maintaining her today. Just hanging in by the skin of their teeth. Awesome kick. Rails there. Jersey number 22. And their name we don't have. Calabrese. She's away. First chance for the Colts. Crossing kick. First test. Where's the defense? Very strong. So turn the tide, isn't it? Attack. Calabrese.
Really just keep touching us. They're my favourites.
Best ending what was seemingly looking like an opportunity. Nonetheless, the Colts find themselves at the right end of the ground. Roseby. Let's kick over the top. Bears get back on the counter attack now. Kramalik now. Just didn't get all of that cross. Nonetheless, Bears possess the ball. In fact, now there's been a throw in. Bears still back with them. By Morgan. Frees the ball back in. Come to an answer once again. They find their way down the other end of the park. Ringley takes that one. Van Vlee's there. It was an interception. So is Kramalik. Kramalik the ball. Argues with the referee. Disagrees. He says play on, and all of a sudden the Colts have a chance. Calabrese. Cleared away by 4. Calabrese now. Love the defence and a nice pass. Let's see if Van Vlee can maintain possession. She does. Now the first real chance. How will she go? Van Vlee, Jasmine Van Vlee off the left. Another opportunity goes amiss, but nonetheless the opportunities have been there for the Bears, looking much the dangerous of the two. One-on-one with number 15 and Funda Sensket. On that occasion, Jasmine got better of that effort. Now, she may be able to have a second chance in as many seconds. Has a shot off the left, but again, contagious. Across the face of goal. Comes out, comes back, another goal kick.
Behind the defender. This side of the defender when the ball went.
5 shots, not troubling the keeper as of yet. A few shaky moments. Emily Southway. Headband. You see? Right going. Just half the lights go out.
As long as you're offside after the ball's kicked.
Sada. It's Morden. Nice cross from Morden. Finds Hogg. Pass from Hogg. Sideline official raises flag aloft and says it's an offside against the eager Kremlik. So they'll come back for a penalty kick for the Kellyville Kolts. Defense. Job nicely. Set to be tested once again. Aerial football here. A lovely header. Again, the orange is there. Goodwin control the ball at her feet. It comes out for a corner kick. Now for the Kellyville Kolts. Their first real opportunity this afternoon. Corners are so important in the game of football. Getting that ball aerial, getting that ball aloft. Let's see if you can get their head to this one. Cross comes in. Again, cleared out.
Goal.
Big chance, big goal. Huge chance, huge goal. We spoke about the aerial route for the Kellyville Kolts in the corner that was needed. And you hear behind us, the crowd called it maybe half a second before it even went in. He knew the chance was there, and it certainly wasn't missed. And I think it's that lady Calabresi. She scores the goal. Daniela Calabresi. Colts have been hanging in there. Haven't been better than 2 sides, but nonetheless they lead 1-0. The better of the 2 sides. The Bears have had all the ball. They've controlled it. Van Vlees had chances that she's taken breaths, but nonetheless, it's the Colts. Daniela Calabresi. And they lose 1-0. Here's the beauty of our game. Control all the possession, get as many shots as you want. Can't turn chances into points. It matters in the end. Now the Colts feeling the confidence from that earlier goal. Again, the likes of Hogg. Ellsman on that occasion, keeping this one.
You can see him shaking the ball out.
Australia, of course, on the line for the 2022 Qatar Soccer World Cup. New Zealand, they were unable to do so. Have a look at the statistics there. Chances, doesn't mean you'll get victories. Costa Rica, 1 shot, 1 goal. New Zealand, 21 shots. Chances, the Bears with the other one. The keeper comes out. Southwell does well. There's a nervous sight when the keeper leaves the area. On that occasion, Emily Southwell read it like last week's newsletter. She knew exactly what was happening. From Leak. Warden. Looping. Aerial line kick. Alex there again. Keeps herself very busy. And Van Vlees, can she respond? Has a second chance. Off the left, Southwell. Tiptoed along that goal line. But again, nerves of steel. The Colts maintain that 1-goal advantage. Substitutions made for the Bears, and with the inclusion some substitutions. This is Isla Hop on the park. Let's see if Isla can have some improvement. The Bears chances turning into actual goal. Speaking of Isla Hop, she gets her first touch early on. Colts respond and made it cleanly.
Come on, Jess!
Caledonia, the sister. The clearing kick.
Go on, Jess!
Wellesby's there. Again with Wellesby. Girdwood, she needs to clear it, dispose of that football. Good pressure by the Colts, they're coming strong. Sense of urgency, certainly the way of the red and the black. Girdwood, she's beaten around, but won't get past Wellesby. Turnover. Possession. It's starting to favour the red and the black. This little pass in the right area, but a little bit too much juice on that one. Rachel Farlow kicks the ball to the teammate.
Come on, Jess!
Sets had the chance coming. Gets the cross they needed. Kellyville, goal scorer. She's there being pestered by Van Vliet. Come back for a Bears throw in. Finds the busiest lady in Sydney. Cram leak. The chance for Expose. The Colts. As casual as you like from Kellyville.
Oh, ref!
Foul. 3-1-2 Bear. Caledonia Hog. Our first name, Caledonia. Headed along. To get rid of the ball, do so. Alyssa Hoy. Can she keep the ball in? She does quite well. It's a side of throw-in. Now Hogg misses it. Now there's a huge chance for the Colts to extend their lead. They lead by 1. Gets 1-on-1 with Wellesby. Wellesby's been good at the back. Into the hand forward. Still raising the ball. Legs. Still going. It's the number 9. Nona. Wheels. Colts kept in. Wellesby's there. Solo sway by Wellesby at the back of the plate. She's been brilliant defensively. Bears. So again, jersey number 22 for the Kellyville Colts. We're sorry, Mr. and Mrs. 22. She has been very busy in the right winning position. Fair play. Can't get that one-on-one steal. Calibration. She's been good. Big boot. Great pass. Wellesby's there again. He's going to battle back. Busy. Coming leak. Bedford. Wellesby disposes of the ball. Can't be kept in by Isla Hogan. In fact, it can. Isla, it's a nice pass. Intercepted by the Colts. It's amazing what a goal can do in this wonderful game of football. The momentum has swung the way of the Colts. Another opportunity. It's a good pass, but again, intercepted by Winston. Score remains. Kolts 1, Bears 0. You see the high pitch whistle from the referee. A few Kellyville Kolts substitutions, so plenty of fatigue out there. The sun is certainly coming down. It's quite warm here, in fact. We'll be feeling the heat out there as we see the two substitutions. Number 19, Gabriella Vea. Number 7 in Tara Kelton. Away at Arlington Sports Park as we see Wellsby. She plays also well and she disposed of that ball and I'm guessing that was a foul. Put the leg away. We wraps up. Free kick. BL.TV, where you can find the action here this afternoon. We thank of course, yes, can't forget ACP, the Australian College of Physical Education, for all their support in season 2022 and beyond. ACPE for ongoing support. One of the things they do, PE teachers, exercise sports scientists, and all the rest. Overemployment, ongoing support. He also called season 2022. Goal kick. Great one. Ali. Mana Ali. Left side. Crossing. Probably a little bit too much on them. Also the way of the Colts, who need 1-0. Pass by Crambleak, but again we see Southwell, and she'll do it well again. Charged on 2 occasions, 2 successions. Exceptional back, clean sheet to remain thus far. Intercept the ball again. Cramleak. Can she find Van Vleet? Defense by Harold. Hogg. Ali. The last touch was off. Hogg. Isla Hogg. There's a temperament shown by Ali there. Set to be made by the Winston Hills Bears, number 16, 15. Come back to Phil and Zoe Elliott and Jessica Farlunga, whose sister Rachel scores the goalkeeper. Blue Bears. Let's see what Farlunga and Elliott can implement. Bears side. Trail 1-0. Van Vleet, chance, needs to take her time, has a shot. Ooh, deflected by Southwell. Wouldn't have said she looked confident. Being honest. She get a few shots on goal. Could be all level soon. She's charged a few times. She certainly wasn't going to take that one too. Nonetheless, she keeps the ball out. There's only Southwell. Clean sheet. Tells the story. It's great. Skill and the effort. Certainly herself in the field for the orange side today. Looks like he's not far behind her. Wellsby. Lovely pass. Chance now. Farlunga gets around one. Thank you very much. Beautiful pass. Kremlik controls it amazingly well. Can't find Van Vley though. You can sense it coming. Maybe it's now. Van Vley, Kremlik's there. Chance back to Van Vley. Off the left. Here's her chance. Southwell. Again, the clean sheet remains. That combination.
How would you?
5 and 4 and 4 and 5. Very promising for the ladies in orange. Farlunga. She's brilliant. She's coming with first few touches. It's back to her. Jessica. Farlunga. Off the left. Is there anyone there? Van Vley! She was coming through like a cat in the night. Hogg still there. Off her left. But again, Southwell. She's been busy. As we see Van Vley and Kremlik taking a knee, crouching down, and almost amazed at the fact that they have not got the ball past Southwell yet. The chances are coming. The tide has certainly turned. Hogg looks for that lady Kremlik. The opportunity was there, the execution not so much. 1-0. The Colts lead. It's a bit of a story at the moment, this game. It started with the orange side, the Bears coming out of the blocks. The Colts weathered the storm, and then all of a sudden, the tide turned dramatically. Colts scored through number 12 and Kellyville, Daniela Kellyville, and now it's almost momentum has swung all over the Bears again, but they just can't seem to score a point. Madison Junior. Great attacking opportunity by the Colts. There again. Right shoulder. And now the Colts straight back on the attack. Wellesby's there to defend and does so well. Jagger controls the ball. She fired Farlunga. She's been great since the inclusion in the last few moments. Now the Colts another opportunity. Corner kick for goal scoring. Women's Division 2 football. Valentine Sports Park. Sunday afternoon. Kellyville Colts 1. Winston Hills Bears nil. Calabrese. Looping kick. West the compass on the occasion. Sails out for a goal kick. Pendulum has now swung back to the Colts. Has changed dramatically this game. More than one occasion. Jessica Farlunga. Lovely pass, maybe too much though. I like the intent. She knows the speed and pace of their play compasses. She's hoping she'll get a 1-on-1 with Southwell. Wellesby. Back to Farlunga. Kremlik, keepers out of the box. We said it was dangerous. No, the keeper disposal of that ball in Southwell. Chance for Isla Hogg to strikers, midfielders or attackers. Chance to level up the scores. Who is going to get their head to this ball? Given a looping and target kick from Isla Hogg. She strikes it. It's a nice kick. It's kept in by the Colts. A fantastic clearing kick by Kellyville. Beautiful kick. Great clearing kick. 45 metres, in fact. It's a substitution made by the Bears. Welcome Julia Jones to Valentine Sports Park. Great control. She's a fantastic footballer, Karen League. Always be her best pass of the afternoon. Pressing. Van Vley. Can she get past one? Gets past a second. Hands it to Isla Hogg. Van Vley's there. Chance. Goal! We said the opportunities would be coming. We knew that Emily Southwell was going to be pressed. And Isla Hogg had a corner chance a few moments ago. But it was a lovely pass to that lady, the number 4, Jasmine Van Vley. And the scores are all level here at Valentine Sports Park, 1 apiece. The Bears have been coming. They've been crawling, we'll call it. And now we're all level here in this, the Women's Division 2 Premiership game. It has been a tale, certainly to tell. And this lady, if anyone deserves a goal, it's her, and she's just earned herself one. 1-1. Hogg, it's her inclusion too, hasn't she been good? Very patient footballer. Colts now having to do all the defending. It's Zoe Elliott. She's been brilliant since her inclusion on the park. Short little throw in to Cram Leak. Ball dispossessed. Cabral. Again, Cram Leak's there. Still with Cram Leak. Big shoulder off the ball. And on 16, Kayla Walters gave her a bit of a not today, thanks. So Miss Cram Leak. She's back on her feet. She certainly covered some miles this afternoon. Isla Hogg. She set up another goal. Now it's her roll. It's a looping kick. She has a crack herself. Waves across faces of goal. Exciting game of football here. Sunday the 19th of June. Tax return ready, ladies and gentlemen. 11 days away. As they'll come and knock. Cram Leak, speaking of knocking, she has not stopped. Cram Leak still. Pass. Jabeur. Elliott. Brilliant footballer she is. Always beats Cram Leak over the sideline. Who's going to step up now for the Colts? The response has been set for the Bears, or by the Bears. We've seen Cram Leak. Aggressive headers. Safe position. She's the chest on that occasion. Can't seem to get the ball in. Failed. The top of Cram Leak's head on that occasion. Jabeur. Jones. To the side of throw in. Elliott. Now Cram Leak. Lovely pass. Elliott's there. Good defence though. Calabresi. The lone goal scorer for the Colts side. Jones will have another throw in. Bears, they're coming again. They want a second. Crambley, chip over the top. Finds a red and black jersey. Calabresi, she needs to rush that pass. Does so. Jones is there for the Bears.
Very good.
Nice little looping kick over the top.
Press.
To Wellsby. Walters.
Come on!
Winston Hill's throw in. "12 minutes of play remaining in our first half. The most even games of football I've called in a very long time. In moments, opportunities and chances for both sides. Both sides capitalising. It's just the one occasion. At the moment, it's a game of chess. You'd almost call it check bait. The way of the orange side, Winston Hill. Just as we see the Colts go on the attack. However, Walters. Crossing kick. Guess who's there? The reliable person in Sydney. Cramley. Lovely pass. Elliott, she'll have the pace. Zoe Elliott gets past one. Chance with Southwell. Elliott off the right. Great save by Southwell though. And she's had many a saves this afternoon and she's kept the Colts and her side in it. Can she get the ball away? Walters is pressing. Smart decision. See a substitution called. I hope Cramleek's okay. I think she was clutching at a hamstring, but it may just be a graze on that upper left thigh region. Keep an eye on her.
And a last.
She is certainly the best player on the field today by the length of the straight. See her substitution in Valentina Saric. Makes her way on the field. A smile and a giggle from Cramleek. Just a graze, and she will be back to some stage this afternoon. Bears. Kept in by Elliott. A response by Harold. Jones is there defensively. Sojaberg. Nice tackles off the top. Shear. The Orange Army. In the grandstand. Elliott. Elliott. Amazing stuff. Almost fooled herself.
Come on, Raf.
It's a foul. It's apparently awarded to the Bears. I'm not quite sure why. Elliott tripped over himself, but nonetheless. It's a throw in, but the referee says no. It's a place kick. It's a penalty kick. No throwing. Smile on the ground from the other side. Enjoying themselves here at Valentine Sports Park. Certainly enjoying ourselves up here in the box as well. Really not with the likes of Elliott. Pretty impressive things. Jones. Funda. Seskin. Seskin, she's been great at the back, Seskin. Defensively. That's another touch of the ball. Jones. Nutty. Vale there. Now Saric. Good cross. Seskin defensively. Sound again. Lovely. Finds Walters. Walters keeps the ball in. The flag stays down. Walters. Huge opportunity for the Colts to respond. Probably didn't think to rush it. When you've got Wellsby defending as well as what she's been. They did rush even the most patient man into making a choice decision. In this occasion, a patient woman. One-on-one successful for Hoy. Hoy, it's a nice pass for Isla Hogg. Maybe beaten to the ball by Kellyville. Safe decision to trickle it over the sideline for a Winston Hills throw in. It's end-to-end stuff. Oh, looping throw in. Tries to find Hoy. Out corner kick. Big opportunity. The Bears take a lead for the first time this afternoon. Another hole. Can she loop it nicely? It's coming around. Not enough. Disposed of by the Kolts defence. Danger Lady, Van Blade has a shot. Deflected off the back by the Kolts jersey. Get another chance through Isla Holt. For the Bears. Holt off the right. Great cross. The red and black jerseys there. Well cleared out by Harold. To Isla Holt. Not a few times. Looping, crossing kick. Calabres is there. Ball hits the net. The outside. Substitution to be made by Winston Hills Bears. Coach of Baxter screams for Jazz. Who Jazz is? It's Van Blade. As it should be this afternoon. 5 minutes of our first half. Rest for Van Blade and substitution. More important. It's a Valentine's Golf Park. Seizure Burt. That's a teammate. Sezkin. Zoom play. A few minutes remain in our first half. 1-1, Kolts and Bears. Thrilling game of football. Over the sideline for a throw in.
She'll be on there next week.
Final attacking opportunity of the half. Goal scorers, of course, none other than Daniela Calabresi, the Kolts. Number 4 for the Bears, and Jasmine Van Play. Even sounds nice to say.
Keep going.
Nice anything with it. Certainly going to feel all those out today. And now it's
She's got to cut the
play on the
pass.
sideline. Bears and the Kolts
Take the
separates the two. 1-1. Throw in by Harold. Jones is there. So's Walters. Jones over the defence with her. Vale. Walters can't. Now catches the throw in. Defence by Jones. Sugar as well. Vale. Wells. Just to the left.
That's the ball.
She's got the pace with her. How's this cross going to look? Off the right. Reliable Wesley. Once again.
Yeah, played Brazil yesterday. Just to catch up at the beginning.
Kick. Interesting. Half in a few moments.
Oh, Henry England. Gorgeous! Gorgeous!
Big chance, goals open, keepers home. Far under. She had to do it, didn't she, Rachel? She raced after the ball, but she likes to commit. She's going to take it to ball. Red and black jerseys there, ready to pounce. It's everyone. D3 football. Kellyville corner kick. Kolts. Last opportunity. Chance for the Kolts. The jerseys in the box though.
Have a shot.
Kellyville, big light boot of hers. Women's jerseys everywhere you look. Lovely cross. Chance. No. Saric. Should we say? Had her chance. Put her side up on the stroke of the half-time hooter. For now, the score remains 1-1. Awfully large kick. So much power she possesses.
Oh! That is more.
Kolts. Substitution. Kolts are looking good. The final few moments of that first half. But ladies and gentlemen, that brings an end to our first half. And just as we started, all level scores. Nothing separates the two going into the second half. There was a goal scored firstly by Daniela Kellyville for the Kellyville Kolts, and of course the return serve by Jasmine Van Vley for the Winston Hills Bears. At the end of our first half, here at Valentine Sports Park, it's the Bears and the Kolts, one apiece. And I'll see you on the other side of this, the second half action, and much more. To Hills football fixture. We're currently at the picturesque Bella Vista Norwest area at Valentine Sports Park. And it's been a lovely afternoon. It's been warm, it's been chilly, it's been just quite right. And speaking of just quite right, this football game has had everything. End-to-end football, skill, effort, and some pretty exciting one-on-one efforts. And speaking of which, Calabresi, she scored one early in the first half. Can she score one here? But that lady in the number 6 jersey, the orange 6, Wellesby, she has repelled everything that has been thrown her way. Calabresi, she has a huge boot. She belted it in the back of the net in the first half, opened the scoring for the Kellyville Kolts, who took an early 1-0 lead. And then it was opportunities going amiss for the Bears until the 5-4, the 4-5 combo stepped up. And now there's a chance for the Kolts, but no good save by Farlunga. As we were saying, there was opportunities coming oh so quickly for the Bears. And until we saw the combination of the 5-4-4-5 and Van Vley and Cramleek, and Jasmine Van Vley was able to score a goal for her team. Morden, nice crossing kick. Finds Sarich. Now it's Isla Hogg trying to shoulder away into the clear, but Seskin, who in the first half, her defence was fantastic. And the Colts having an eternity of time to dispose of that ball. Can they turn defence into attack? Time will tell. Lovely pass, Calabresi charging after the ball, but look at Wellesby. Look at the speed. And it will be a throw in for that lady, Daniela Calabresi. Good throw in. Finds Rapsada. There's a long rangey kick, but it certainly won't trouble Rachel Farlunga. And it will be a goal kick by the Bears. But again, Bridcut. She's pestering the defence of Winston Hills. And Ali, Ramana Ali. Not a great pass. Intercepted by Morden. Morden looking to find Hoy, but the 19 and got Vale, but apparently it's Lauren. So again, apologies for these team lists. Very frustrating as a commentator when you're trying to propel the names of some of these ladies who are doing oh so well on the field, and the team list doesn't match whom is on the field. Bear with me as you always do. We appreciate your company here as always on MPL TV. We see a nice little pass up the field by the 4, who is Nankervis. Now it will be a throw-in for the Bears. Ali's there, but so's Hoy. And Jones heads it over the top. And now Vale. Chance for the Colts to turn some defence into attack. But they hand the ball back to Jones and the Winston Hills Bears. Big throw in, and again collects the left boot of Vale. So Jones with the throw in. Back to Jones. Romana's there. And we know the speed that she possesses. She shoves in the back. And the referee says we'll just play advantage there. Comes back to Bridkett. And it will be another throw in. And Michaela Walters throws the ball in. It's a big looping pass, but collects the head of Sarich of the Bears. So Walters will have another chance, 15 metres more advantageously up the park. Walters throw in. Cleared away by Wellesby. Almost the mirror image of Sylvia Cramleek. The 6 and the 5. And the 4, 5, 6. Cramleek, Wellesby and Van Vlae have been fantastic for the Bears, but the likes of Walters and, of course, Calabresi and Ali to boot have been brilliant for the Colts. So a bit of a passenger-like moment in this game. The game has slowed up somewhat, so let's see if we can get an injection of some excitement back like we did in the first half. And Seskin there, big kick. The Colts looking to get another goal on the board. Strong kick by Calabresi. And again, wherever Calabresi goes, Wellesby is toe and tail. So a corner kick in the first opportunity of our second half, which has started quite, as we mentioned, passenger-like, quite quiet, calm, subdued. But let's see whether Calabresi can use that big boot. She loops it over the top. Jones is there to head the ball out for another corner kick. 7 minutes gone in our first half, or should I say our second half. It's 1-1, Bears and Colts. Calabresi, much better cross that time. Comes off. Play on though. Almost a certain goal for the Colts. Almost a certain goal for the Colts. A goal for the Colts, I should say. And it was Falanga. He just got a hand on the ball, and the woodwork helped the Bears to keep that one out. And with almost a quarter of the way through our second half, Coach Baxter may be looking to his bench in the 4, 5, 6 to try and speed things up here and get the Bears back in the goal-scoring positions. And it's Hogg now. Crosses the ball across. Finds Sarich. But Ali's there to intercept the ball for the Colts. Ali again. Seskin. Big, looping, deep kick. Headed by Ali. Jones is there, but Ali finds her own head. It's a lovely pass through, but Falanga slides on that left thigh and collects the deploy football. Kicks the ball to the halfway line. Isla Hogg. It's Seskin. We know her speed. Not many people are going to get past her this afternoon. The speed she possesses. Crossing kick by the Bears. But Harold, a new goalkeeper for the Colts. Carlia Harold gets her first touch as a keeper this afternoon. A bit of argy-bargy between the 2 squared, the 2 and the 2. Jones and Rapsada. And it will come back for a Winston Hills throw in. So as we said, we thank you for your company here on this Sunday afternoon, here on Sunday the 19th of June here at Valentine Sports Park. Of course, all the action being brought to you by the Sportscast team. We thank them for their amazing footage they bring you each and every week here at Valentine Sports Park and beyond and abroad. As we see substitution number 1 for the second half, and it's Brooke Bedford in the 8 jersey for the Bears, making her way onto the field. And we may have a substitution for, is it Paige Gerwood, coming from the field. Not happy with her kick there is Jabeur. Shaking her head and disappointed in herself. And she's left the door ajar for a Colts response. Every time that ball goes past Seskin, she's almost there in the second bounce. She's that fast. And a big throw in by Jabeur and finds Isla Hogg. Still with Hogg. Can she find a teammate? Off the left. It's a nice kick, but Harold, whom has a clean sheet to her name, gets her second touch of the afternoon. Bedford there, but it's the Colts who are going on the attack here. And we've got the 8 in Easterbrook, but people are yelling out the name Jess, so it must be Cabral. So I'll make that change. So Kellyville Colts, in future weeks, please provide us with an updated team list. You've got 11 numbers that don't match what we've got here on the team sheet. So please, in future, as we see Romana Ali, whose name is correct on the team sheet, throws the ball in, but finds the Winston Hills Bears. And Romana keeps the ball in. Cabral. And Vale. And big race for the ball here. And patiently waited by Nankervis. And she boots the ball over the sideline. And the head comes off the Colts. So the substitution in Bedford throws the ball in. Chested by a Colts player and kept in by Farlanga, Jessica Farlanga. And can Sarich repossess the ball? She can't. It beats them both over the goal line. Nankervis has defensively been quite nice here on the commentary side of ground. And we see Harold elect the passing option to Ali. Now back to Nankervis. Decides to go along the ground. It's a beautiful pass. It's going to be kept in by Cabral. Lovely by her. Crossing kick. Nice pass, but Rapsada couldn't get her hands on the ball. And now it's a counter-attacking opportunity in Sarich. Still with the Bears. Morden crossing, looping kick, and it's a goal! Would you believe it? Lauren Morden. She was looking for the crossing, looping pass, but instead she found the back of the net. And the Bears, who have done all the defending, and they've had the likes of Kremlik and Van Vley on the sideline, but standing up is the number 7 in Lauren Morden. And the Colts, whom once led 1-0, now trailed 2-1. And goal scorer Lauren Morden take a bow. Finds the back of the net. And all of a sudden it's the Colts whom trail in this contest. But for how long? Calabresi. Big right boot. It's a nice pass, but it's well collected by Rachel Farlanga. What a goal by Lauren Morden.
And she wants another. Almost intercepts the ball there. The effort, the energy, it's certainly lifted here at Valentine Sports Park. Now a chance for the Colts to respond. Easterbrook, Ali, but again repelled by the Winston Hills Bears. So how will Kellyville respond? If you were confident as a Colts fan and responding to this Winston Hills 2-0 run, all of a sudden Van Vley and Cramleek and Hogg return. So the 3-5-4, the 3-4-5, arguably two of the best players in the competition make their way onto Valentine Sports Park. So the Bears with some stars on display, but can they hang on to this 2-1 goal lead? Walters. In fact, it's Sersha. She just can't seem to kick the ball at her feet. And instead it's a throw-in to the side, whom are leading 2-1 in the Bears. Bedford. Ali. Van Vley, Cramleek, 5-4. Didn't take them long. And the last touch was off a red and black jersey. So a corner kick. So we see a high five between Cramleek and Van Vley. With Isla Hogg to have a crack at another corner kick. Coach Baxter, he certainly knows what he's doing, doesn't he, Andrew Baxter? He kept his stars off the field and let the likes of Lauren Mortem stand up and be counted. And now she's earned herself a well-earned rest. And he's sidely 2-1ers. Hogg, it's a lovely looping kick. But Sersha, or should I say Vale, kicks it out for another corner kick. Isla Hogg, not just a football player this afternoon, but a ground staff as well. She hops over the fence. So you can see the NPL.TV signage. It's where you can see all your football here in the state of New South Wales, in the country of Australia. So we thank NPL.TV for their ongoing support in season 2022. There's Hogg. Looks to find Cramleek. There was a few kicks and a few extensions of the knee, but the ball has come back with the Colts. The last touch was off Cramleek. And the referee didn't like something. Comes back for another throw-in. And Nankervis says, Romana, you have a shot. You have a throw. She does. It's chested by Cramleek, but not her best for the afternoon. Ali. Big looping throw-in. Kick from Cramleek, but met instantly by Nankervis. It's a looping kick, but it'll have too much juice, will that one? And it will be a Kellyville Colts goal kick. So the Mercury sitting at a very comfortable 19 degrees. Most people here in the crowd do have jackets on. A couple of dark clouds lying around, but I'm hoping we'll get through the afternoon without a trickle of rain. It's been nice to see a pretty dry last couple of weeks. For how long, we're not sure, but nonetheless, we've been able to get everyone back on the park, playing the beautiful game of football, the game that we love. And aren't the girls doing a fantastic job out there today? Bears 2, Colts 1. Harold. And Walters trying to clear the ball. So Ali says, I'll get rid of it. But the Bears are pressing. And they're at full strength. Van Vley. Crossing kick, but Seskin. Van Vley has a shot. Well deflected. Seskin there again for the Colts. Now Calabresi. The biggest boot in all of the land. But her trajectory was off there. Now, the Bears, they're coming. Van Vley gets the ball off Seskin. But Seskin won't let her pass. Still with Van Vley. Seskin, what a battle. And Funda Seskin gets on that occasion as we see a player taking a tumble in the background. And it's Calabresi, and you never like to see her clutching at a lower leg area. It's that right lower leg. We'll see if it's an ankle or a knee, but it didn't look like there was many people around her. So you always get concerned, but she looks in a bit of discomfort. Does Daniela Calabresi, the sole goal scorer for the Colts. She's got the leg elevated at the moment thanks to one of her teammates. As Coach Harold says, I'll get there when I can. I'll take me time. Let's hope it's just a cramp or something along those lines. But we wish the Colts and, of course, Daniela Calabresi all the very best. And let's hope it's not a significant injury. And you tend to see a player going down without anyone around them. You fear the worst. So the tale thus far reads the Winston Hills Bears 2, leading the Kellyville Colts 1. The Colts open the scoring after an early onslaught by the Bears. And, of course, that lady who is down on the ground still, Daniela Calabresi, belted off her right boot. Got past Rachel Farlunga, the goalkeeper for the Bears, and opened the scoring 1-0. And since then, it's been one-way traffic. It's been all the Bears. Goals, of course, to Jasmine Van Vley. And, of course, the number 7 in Lauren Morden. And as we retold the tale, we see Daniela Calabresi coming off the field, and a round of applause by her teammates and opponents. She doesn't seem to be putting weight through that leg, so let's hope it's only minor. But as we said, when you have a non-contact injury, when no one's around and it's painful to put weight through, you fear the 3 words or the 3 letters, the ACL. So let's hope it's nothing of too much significance. We see a substitution coming on in Demi McGowan. Let's hope that is Demi McGowan. Isla Hogg cleared away by the Colts. And we'll try and update you on Daniela Calabresi as the information comes to hand. But for now, there's a game of football going on. But Wellesby, defensively perfect this afternoon. And this lady's been pretty good too. Ali trying to get past Kremlik and does, and it's a perfect pass on a silver platter. Chance for the Colts to respond. Off the right. Not her best. And Farlunga, she made us a bit nervous up here, but the ball trickles over for a goal kick. So Demi McGowan with her first opportunity. I think she, in fact, Demi McGowan with the goalkeeper in the first half. Of course, now it's Carlia Howard. And intercepted by Bridcut. Not a great pass from her. As we see the number 12 make her way over to the sideline. It's been a slow journey, but she's finally got here. And she looks in a bit of bother, so let's hope it's okay. And Isla Hogg is there. Vale is too. Ali now of the Colts keeps the ball in. She's been very good this afternoon, but she's given the ball straight to Cramleek, who's looking for Hogg, and Hogg, the big shoulder off the ball. But not giving up was Gabriella Vale. She saves her side from a disastrous scoreline, to which of Maine remains 2-1. The Bears lead. So I'm trying to have a bit of a look down here to what it could be for Daniela Calabresi, but the trainer has put some Sorboline on her calf muscle, so to what could have been, that is a fantastic result. So it's a lower leg muscular-like injury. So brilliant stuff for Calabresi. It's a low-grade calf sprain, or strain, I should say. And that's certainly something she will be coming back from in only a few weeks at the very, very worst. Now, Isla Hogg. Big throw-in. But Nankervis is there, and Isla Hogg will get another opportunity. No, in fact, she won't. It'll be Romana Ali, who will throw the ball in. And just under 18 minutes remain here in our fixture. As we said, it's the Winston Hills Bears 2, leading the Kellyville Colts 1. And in the last few moments, we've seen arguably the best on the field for the Colts. And Daniela Calabresi leave the field with a right calf-like injury, but she's getting treated now, and Van Vley being pestered by Seskin. It's been a really good battle this afternoon. Everywhere Van Vley's been in this second half, Seskin has not left her alone. So maybe some discussions at the halftime break, because at the first half, Van Vley had more chances than a dating app. Oh, and a bit of contact, and the referee says there's a foul, and Cramleek doesn't like the result, as it's against her and her Bears, but nonetheless, the foul will go the way of the Kellyville Colts. It's a good little kick over the top. But Farlanga is there. And Van Vley, Seskin. The battle again. I think Seskin will get the better of her. She passes the ball back to Harold, who clears it nicely. Now Cramleek. She's been a bit quiet in the second half. Let's see what her involvement will be like in the last few moments of our fixture here today. So 75 minutes gone, 15 remains. Can the Colts peg back the margin? Can they score another to make it 2-2? They haven't scored a goal for over an hour, where the Bears have scored the last two. Now the Colts trying to keep the possession, but they turn it over as we see a substitution to be made for the Kellyville Colts. And we're assuming this is Tara Canton, but as we've touched on, we do apologise that the team lists are provided prior to kickoff, and the Kellyville Colts, I love the team, but if you can please get your management to ensure that the team lists in fact match the jerseys, that would be great. Because we've called 7 games this year and not one has matched. So in the future that would be superb. So we can give the ladies the credit where credit is certainly due. As we see the Bears calling for Isla Hogg to come off for a well-earned rest. She's been brilliant as Isla. And the goal scorer, Lauren Morden, comes back on the field. And it's a throw-in. But it comes off the legs of a Colts player. Over the top, and the Bears, big booting kick down the field, but Harold, she won't have any trouble in collecting the loose ball. She does just that. Harold goes the aerial route, finds the chest of Cramleek, but Sesgen is there to dispose of that ball again. Bridcut. It's a nice little kick down the park for her, but Wellesby again. She's been so good back there at the back. Walters finds Canton, but she just can't keep the ball in. It's probably been the difference between the two sides here this afternoon. The turnovers and the intercepts have certainly been just far too many for the Colts. Sesgen, she's been busy at the back, where the Bears have just created more chances, and hence why they lead 2-1. It's a big belting kick, but again, Harold, she won't be troubled. We see the pigtails of the hair for Carlia Harold. Cramleek, her 3rd or 4th foul of the afternoon. She just certainly likes to keep herself busy and on the minds of the officials, but certainly on the minds of the fans here today. She's been superb as Sylvia Cramleek. As Walters lines up. Players waiting for it. They know how good her kick is and how big it is. It's Cramleek. It may have touched her left upper arm there, but the referee disagrees. And the Colts, now, can they put something together here? They trail by 1. Can they score a goal? Bridcut trying to shoulder away into the clear. It's orange jerseys everywhere you look, though. And it's a nice chance. Nonetheless, it's a shot on goal, but it's not the statistics they're after. It's the goals. It's the points. They want to come away with a draw at the very worst, do the Colts. Morden. The ball taken out by Vale. And she'll get a throw in here. It's a nice throw in. But again, Wellesby's there to clear up the rubbish. And a bit of a smile from Nankervis. She gets another touch for her troubles. And the ball will be kept in by Morden. The flag stays down. It's a generous sideline official. And Harold, again, hasn't been troubled in the last few opportunities, but she gives the ball to her teammate, nearly taken out. Now Ali, can she be the spark that the Colts need? Ali being pestered by Kramleek. Passes the ball across. It's a nice pass on that occasion. Colts, they do possess the ball, but can they use it cleanly? Chance for Jess, we'll call her. 16's name certainly isn't Jess on the team sheet, but nonetheless. And Ali with a throw in. The Colts, can they get one back? Off the right, it's a lovely kick. Chance for Walters. Still with Walters. Shouldering the Bears off the ball. Walters will get another chance. Still with Walters. The flags stay down. The whistle stays in his pocket. But again, the Bears' defense repelling the Colts' onslaught. 8.5 minutes remain. Winston Hills leading 2-1, but they may have put the cue in the rack. Let's see if the Colts can level us up here. Girdwood with the goal kick. It's low. Does find an orange jersey, however. Wellesby, but Ali, she's there, and we mentioned the word spark. What can she do for her Colts teammates? Pretty risky kick. All of a sudden they're needing to defend, having just attacked, and again we talked about errors and turning over the ball. And there's just been way too many for the Colts. It's Easterbrook. Turns to the field for the Colts. And the goal scorer in Lauren Morden. Wasn't that a fantastic goal she scored only a few moments ago? As Cream Leak, she deserves one. Has a shot. Takes a deflection. Come back for a corner kick. So just as the Colts were coming hard, coming strong, the Bears withstood again, defended the house down, and now they may take a 2-goal advantage. Now Morden, whose head can she find? Van Vlee's in there. Kramalik. It's high, it's looped. It's still a chance for the Bears. The ball just tiptoeing along the line there. And again, well done by Ali. The other Farlunga and Jessica Farlunga. Ali still there. Morden. Still with Romana Ali. Has to pass the ball back. Vale. And Farlunga can't keep the ball in. So 5.5 minutes remain. And the Colts have gone to their bench. Demi McGowan, who kept in the first half and is now, of course, playing in that right back role. Lauren Morden. Van Vlee, but again, guess who's there? Sesgen. Can the Colts get on the counter-attack? Here's their chance. Canton. She needs to find Walters. In fact, Walters has just been substituted off, so she can't be doing that. Rapsada. The Bears again winning those one-on-one battles. Van Vlee. Kremlik. Easterbrook. Lovely pass. Chance now for the Colts to respond, but Wellesby. Great defence. Great defence by Wellesby. She's had a brilliant afternoon at the back. She's led the defensive wall. And we've just entered the final 5 minutes of play, and the Colts have a corner kick. Romana Ali hits it low, hits it poor. We spoke about chances going astray. And there it is in the 85th minute. A corner kick for the Colts to potentially level things up. And again, the execution just not there for the Colts. Patient football being played by the Bears. They're certainly in no rush. Finds the head of Cramleek. And nice little pass to Elliott. She'll get the ball back for a throw in. Elliott finds Cramleek. Finds Van Vley. Still with Van Vley, and it's play on. Chance for the Bears to extend their lead. The crossing kick for Morden's there. Harold, good take. 3.5 remain. Urgency needed from the Colts. Can they get one more chance? Or will the Bears extend their lead? This could be it. This could be the opportunity. The Colts, but again, great defence by the Bears. Well-placed pass. And Seskin. Been the best in the park for the Colts, and she certainly stood up since Calabresi's left the field. The last touch should have been off the Bears, and it will come back for a goal kick. And the referee agrees. So Harold should certainly get a wriggle on, because the Colts, they need some urgency, and at the moment there's some tired bodies out there. And the sideline official, he's had that flag up for half the day. He's coming to have a chat with our referee. And it is a goal kick. So less than 2 minutes remain. What will the Colts do? Romana Ali, she's been fantastic this afternoon. But so's this lady in Cramleek. Finds Morden with the pass. No, goes herself. She should have found Morden. She was wide open. Girdwood. Still with Girdwood. The Colts defence doing its job at the moment. And a nice little smart kick away by Jess Farlunga. And there's just on a minute remaining. As we've seen Melissa Hoy return to the field for the final few minutes of play. And it could almost be all she wrote for the Colts, who started strong, but the Bears have just been better in every area, haven't they? However, the game is not over. And the referee said, let's come back for an earlier infringement. And Romana Ali, with time certainly against them. So we'll see how much injury time will be added. Can't imagine it being much, although we did have a player down for a while. But usually the referees aren't too kind, as there are fixtures coming up later today. Chested along. Missed by the Bears. Got a bit too excited there. Did Caledonia Hogg. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings an end to our Women's Division 2 fixture here at Valentine Sports Park on Sunday, June 19th. It was a topsy-turvy-like affair. It was a tale that certainly needed to be watched to be believed. It started with an onslaught from the Winston Hills Bears and then an instant reactive goal to the likes of Daniela Calabresi, and we wish her all the best with her rehab and recovery to that right calf injury. And she opened the scoring for us here today. Took the Colts out to a 1-0 lead, but it was the Winston Hills Bears with Jasmine Van Vlees scoring a goal in the first half. And, of course, a brilliant right foot kick and right foot goal from the number 7 and Lauren Morden, who ensured the Bears sailed to a 2-1 lead. And that's where the score remained for the rest of this fixture. And, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this round 9 fixture, it's the Winston Hills Bears 2. Too strong for the Kellyville Colts 1. We thank you for your company, but don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for this next fixture. And we thank you again for your time, and we'll see you on the other side of this.